All right, and hello. Welcome to Total Pebble Knockdown Live. Letting letting the crew actually know that I just went live now that I'm hearing from them that they'll be with me in a couple minutes. So there's that. Anyway, folks, hope you're doing okay tonight. Yeah, it is May already, and I'm gonna try to refrain from making too many Justin Timberlake references. That is going to be my cross to bear. I was hoping I was hoping I would talk a little bit, I guess, a little bit about what we've been doing on the channel recently. If you are new here, uh, welcome. My name is Nathan, and we'll be joined by a few other people in a minute. But what we do on this channel is we talk about games. We talk about games. We talk about a lot of video game related stuff, but we also talk about tabletop related stuff. We talk about game design. We talk about the aesthetics of games. We talk about the all the aspects of it, from the art to the technical mechanics of it, and what works and what doesn't work, and all different kinds of forms. And something we've been doing over the last month or so is we've been doing some Let's Play, TPK plays, pieces, which is definitely a departure for us, because what we'll usually do is me and Alice will just talk for about an hour's long piece. Usually, we had been doing it in a few segments. We've been doing some longer segments, but we would do like a podcast, basically. But we've been doing Let's Plays as an excuse, in a lot of ways, for us to be able to play these games that are not really the kinds of casual games that we would normally just play, right? They are, by and large, these are liminal space games. And the first one that we did was a three-parter for Animiopolis, which I think I finally learned how to say. Animiopolis, very interesting game. Chapter 1, you can see that they were teeing it up for a Chapter 2 that just has not come about to fruition. We had also, just recently, if you are familiar with the channel, we had done Backrooms Cleanup Crew. Alex and I did that together. We actually tried to work together, which is always fun to watch us struggle with that. And we that was a relatively new release, so that was interesting to see different kind of vibe. I will say, though, if anybody is out there and wondering what we are going to be doing, I think people are going to like this. I've gotten done editing a two-parter where we go through pools, the first 3 levels at least of pools, because we take our time. We take our time. That's Alex that gets to do that one, though. Alex is playing pools. And I'm in the background for that one, so that's fun. But really interesting. I think that if people are watching those, we have some people watching them, which is good to know. You're gonna have some interesting compare and contrast stuff, because we're getting to the point where we're talking a little bit more about that aspect of it. Tonight, for the live episode, though, which is what we're doing right now, I did consider playing one of a couple other games that might have been in that liminal space, too. But frankly, I thought that it was probably good to kind of take a break from that and do something very, very different. Please let us know, too, if you like us exploring some of those liminal games. I was looking at doing some of the maybe more like narrative walking sim interactive storytelling things, or ones that are not really horror based or liminal spaces. There's a handful of games that are out there right now that I have been looking at. Some I have, and some really intrigue me. That are really just about kind of, you know, meandering through a landscape. Just not in liminal space, not in a horror setting, but just the aspect of being able to wander in a space. So if
Why are we
you want,
wandering?
I'm always wandering. Every day I'm wandering. No, I'm just doing some stuff up at the front of the show, just to talk about some of the stuff we've been doing on the channel, and that we've been doing some like liminal space pieces and stuff like that. But that I also was considering in the future maybe doing ones that aren't really liminal horror, but are more about like the more wandering sort of games that aren't really focused on horror or liminal spaces, but creating landscapes that you explore or interact with in some way. And because I have some of them, and I think they sound interesting, and I'm wondering what they do, and how they use that landscape to do environmental storytelling and that kind of thing. Um, so just throwing it out there that if anyone's listening to this later on, if that sounds fun, or if you have ideas for it, please let us know. Um, and I do have some other games that are sort of in the same vein as what we've been doing too that we might explore. I was thinking, Alex, of potentially doing one of those tonight, but then I started to think, why don't we do something very, very different than that?
Hmm.
And instead, let's not do a liminal space game tonight, because
I mean, we don't normally do those on the lives,
no,
anyways.
no, no, no. It would seem like it'd be a little bit on the one that I was kind of, well, there were a couple that I was kind of considering, but the one that I was kind of considering, but I think we're gonna play it, um, maybe as a let's play in the future. Is I had gotten Liminal Lane. I don't think that's a particularly long one, but it looked interesting. I had that. I had like Plastic Ducks and those kinds of games, and I was like, we could do those. But on the other hand, no, I think it's time for a breather from that, because we've been spending the last month or so playing Animiopolis, Backrooms Cleanup Crew, and Pools, and that's just a lot. That's a lot to work through. Um, and how is, I guess it's not particularly draining, but like, has it put you in a different kind of headspace having like started processing all of these that we've been doing?
How so?
Like, does it start to like make you hyper aware of the world around you, or does it recontextualize other games that you've been playing by wandering through these landscapes and seeing these places that we've been going to on the Let's
Uh,
Plays?
I don't think so, really.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't surprise me that you wouldn't anyway, because you don't get personally affected by
Yeah.
the games in the same way. We've already explained that several times.
Yeah.
Even though
I
you
will say,
recognize it, you don't
yeah, I
necessarily
recognize it.
feel it.
I mean, I'm no more aware of it than I was before, personally.
Sure, sure.
Let's see if I can. Actually, when we went to LA, some of what I did was take some like photos that were more liminal in nature.
Sure, sure. Um, so that's a thing. I, I, yeah. I think one other thing that would be interesting to try at some point to shake things up is something that is more of like a standardized horror game. I don't usually play those, but it
Yeah.
would be interesting to see. I think at this point, more or less, to see how it differs from the formula and what it does differently than the liminal horrors. But I'm still trying to figure out what I'd want. I know people would usually say something like an amnesia. I don't know if I'd want to do. I feel like I feel like you'd only almost want to go back to some of like the great horror games from like past generations, like Condemned or something like that, to see what they did. Because I know that they did some really interesting things, or the Suffering, like old school kinds of games
Yeah.
in that regard. That might be interesting. I don't know. I don't know. I can tell you that I tried to play. I guess it was kind of a horror game, but I wasn't really big on it. It was Call of Cthulhu.
Oh yeah.
I played through that. I think that was what was it? I think it was Cyanide that did that one. It looked great, and it's a nice adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft. Um, but I didn't care for it very much. I just didn't. I didn't dig it. I think one of my biggest like issues with the formula is that it was going to be very stealth based, and it's like that's not a problem, but it had to reduce everything that was stealth based down to basically you get caught and it's game over. But the problem with this is that means that when the Cthulhian horror monster comes through the painting and starts stalking you, you can get killed with one hit, right? But also, the orderlies at the asylum are just as deadly, because if they catch you wandering through the halls of the psych ward, they will also kill you immediately. So it's like, well, the Cthulhian horrors don't look very scary now, because they're just as powerful as like Doug the Orderly. I don't really know. There's no levels here. Um,
Yeah.
I do. Here's something though that I might consider trying as maybe a let's play is I have a different H.P. Lovecraft adaptation called Sinking City, and that I think is more of a detective game, or like an action detective game. But that kind of takes more of a cosmic horror approach. Again, it's one of those part of my million game backlog I have.
Yeah. If it helps, I have shared a bunch of images now
Oh,
in the chat here.
oh, I always love it when you share things in the chat.
From when I went to LA. Just pictures I took.
Oh, well, let's take a gander at this. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, um, I don't think they can see this live,
Oh, that's okay.
but I will say that there is a picture of the hallway, and that carpet is a choice.
Yeah, the
Let me
carpet's
just
definitely a
say,
choice.
that carpet is a choice. Um, good luck, folks. I don't know who thought it would. It's kind of hard to describe. I would. I don't think I can. I don't know if I can share it. Well, that's okay.
It's fine.
Anyway, just imagine a carpet that looks like somebody chopped wood into slabs and then just ramshackle put them on the floor, because that's pretty much what that looks like. Um, so, yeah, this is great. A lot of these are just big old boardwalks. I always liked
Yeah, that's Pacific
boardwalks.
Pier.
That's Pacific Pier, yeah.
Or is
Pacific
it Santa
Park?
Monica Pier? Pacific Park. It's the Santa Monica Pier.
The Santa Monica Pier, yeah, yeah. Which, I don't know. It's nice. I don't know, it looks nice to me.
Yeah, it was very empty because we were there early in the
You
morning.
were, yeah, yeah. It's just, it's mostly just the emptiness of the space,
Yeah,
which is a
especially
little
because that's
bit.
like like a world famous spot.
Oh yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. The emptiness of the space. It reminds me of when I was at the airport really early, and there was nobody in the airport, and it's just these big open landscapes. So, but yeah, liminal spaces, y'all. One day we're gonna try building one. I think we're gonna just build one from scratch. Find an old warehouse and just
The
build.
liminal space.
Yeah, it'll be like, you know, you know the kind of place that almost feels that way. Have you ever been in a corn maze?
Not a very long time.
No. Being in a corn maze kind of feels that way though,
That's fair.
because nothing's supposed to make sense when you're in an actual maze. Anyway, um, what were we actually going to do tonight? Oh, right. I should probably tell everybody. So, um, game I've been meaning to play for a very long time. Finally picked it up. It was on sale. Still on sale on Steam. Uh, Biggest discount I think I've seen on it for a while. And also a game that just so happened to have come out last year in May. So we are at the 1 year anniversary of.
It only came out a year ago.
I think it was an early access before that, but it
Oh,
came out in its actual full release in May of 2024.
that's
Um,
wild.
yeah, it is. It is kind of wild. So, but it's also a good opportunity because I have not played it at all. So I have no expectations, and I don't know what it looked like in early access. But anyway, what we're talking about is V Rising. We're gonna play V Rising, which is very interesting, like top down. I guess it has kind of some Diablo aspects, but I think it's got other stuff going on that's not really Diablo like
Yeah,
in
it's
it.
I don't know. I haven't really seen much of it
It
to be honest.
every time I see like footage of like stuff that it does, it talks about systems, like systems that it has. Like there's base building systems. There's since you're a vampire, there's like being able to stay in shadows or going out into the light. There's combat systems. So I don't know necessarily how the whole game works together. I can tell you that
Yeah.
it has very favorable ratings and people did really like it. And I can also tell you that it has about a hundred different expansion DLC packs if you want them, uh, that they've built up over the years. I'm probably not going to buy them because they seem kind of pricey for DLC packs. So um, uh, they look fun, I guess. But I thought we'd try the game itself first and see
Sure.
what it does.
Yeah.
Um, so
I've
yeah,
been curious, I guess, but like not enough to buy it.
yeah. So for people who don't know, basically right now, I think through May 14th, V Rising is normally like $40, and right now it's like 15, 16.
Yeah, it's
It's
on sale for 17.49.
17.49, 17.49. It's over 50% off, and it gave me a good excuse. I got this. The other one that I got that was on pretty deep sale that also came out May of last year was the System Shock reboot. At some point, maybe we'll do that as a live because I think that's a really interesting one to talk about. Um, Immersive Sims because that's a remake of one of like the first big examples of that. But today, more about action vampires, baby. We're going full Twilight.
Not quite.
Are you gonna be Team Jacob or Team Robert Pattinson?
No. I'm gonna be team off myself.
Don't do that. Don't be that team. Nobody wants to be on that team. Although technically, I guess that would make you the team vampires, wouldn't it? Because the vampires are dead.
Yeah, I guess it would.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, just so everybody's clear, Alex wants to be on the vampire, sparkly vampire side, not on the shirtless werewolf side. I think it's important everybody understand that. So anyway, let's just jump in. I got the initial settings out of the way before we got on here, and we're going to push play, and we're going to see what V Rising is all about. It's
Okay.
What happens if it turns out this is a liminal horror game too?
Well, that'll just be on par.
Yeah, it sure will. I will see if I can play this with a controller, just because I think it might be easier for this kind of thing. Oh, I guess I can. We'll try. Alright, so you could do an online game if you wanted to, but I am not going to do that. I'm going to do a private game. And we
I
are
didn't
going...
realize there was multiplayer.
Apparently, you can do multiplayer in V Rising. We're going to do a normal, and we're just going to call it, apparently, Citanium's World. And my password is just, I guess it doesn't matter because nobody else is using this, so...
Yeah, just tell everyone, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell everybody. It's poop. But with 1,000 O's. No, it's not. Alright. Start. Alright. We're starting up. If you get to turn into a bat in this game, that is going to be amazing.
I mean, that's just classic vampire stuff. Why wouldn't you not be able to turn into a bat?
It's just like, these are the kinds of things, like, remember when we were, like, looking at the rafts? And, like, can you get on the raft? Can you go down the water slide? These are things that you just expect. But if you can't do it, it's going to be very annoying.
Ah, yes. Technically, I could get on the rafts.
It's true.
On the inner tubes, rather.
You could turn into a bat in Cabernet. I guess there's something for Cabernet. Everybody remember...
Oh, you're just...
Everybody remember when I tried that demo for Cabernet? No, they don't.
No.
During Next Fest? One day we'll play that. I don't know. I think that's too dialogue heavy for us to do like a Let's Play. But
Probably.
ooh, there's some bats.
Yeah, that's
This
you.
was ours.
Ooh,
We ruled this land.
we sure did.
We owned the night.
And then
End of night.
the Fire
Rose
Kingdom
up
came.
against us.
Mm-hmm.
We
They'll
were
do that.
overthrown.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
For centuries, hidden away in darkness,
Mm-hmm.
tortured by thirst, choking down dust,
That's a nice coffin.
starving. Until
Sometimes
now,
you just need nice coffins.
our hunt begins again.
Our hunt begins again.
Oh,
So-
thanks for reading that for me.
Our hunt begins again. So they do... I do see this with, like, smaller productions, is that instead of, like, a full animation thing, they'll do, like, that painting style for the artwork in the initial thing. Okay, so... Can I not move? Okay. Apparently I'm going to be using my keyboard. Okay.
Does it not support you
Maybe
using the wheel key thing for this? Whatever I was trying to say.
my controller?
Yeah, that.
I mean, I guess... Oh, well... I'm going to get... Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Hold on.
You try using the D-pad.
Yeah, I should probably try to use D-pad. Okay, I can navigate. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I was looking down at the selections, and it's like, it is giving me my controller options. So I guess it is built for controller. What do we think? What kind of vampire do I want to be? Do I want to be burly dude, or do I want to be sexy vampire girl? What am I feeling today?
Well, when you say it that way, obviously sexy vampire girl.
Perfect. What? Oh wow, you have so many color choices. Ooh, can I be
Obviously,
blue?
like a light purple, maybe. I don't know.
Like purple?
Or
Like
green. You could do play your vampire like they're an orc.
Orc pyre?
Yeah.
Man, that would be some. Oh, you can go like a violet kind of color. That feels kind of Castlevania-y. Maybe. There. That looks better. You kind of you want something sort of pale though. I guess that's the thing.
Yes.
You want something sort of pale. Okay. And ooh, that's a face. Wow. All right. Let's see. Whoa.
That is definitely a face.
I don't like that. Oh, jeez. That looks like a Disney villain. Okay, we're going with this. Oh,
What? I like that green one. That's so good though.
this one? Oh, this one.
You can like scroll sideways too, Nathan.
Oh, sorry. Let's see here. What's this one?
How about that
Oh!
giant grin?
Look at that one.
Love it.
That's great. No, it's gonna give me nightmares if I keep. Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty nice. What's this one? Whoa. Deep inset eyes. Okay, go back. What am I doing for eye? Whoa. These are blazing, these eye colors, which is kind of great. I love that. White, blue. What's the turquoise? Oh, that's cool. I like that. Hair. Ooh. Okay, loving that. Now I look like I was some kind of Victorian housemaid, and I'm digging that. That's pretty great. Ooh, we've got the Sephiroth. That's
Just
good.
the emo.
Ooh, there's the Sephiroth right there. That's perfect. Ooh, okay. We just went to the ladies' ball.
Oh god.
That's great.
That doesn't scream sexy vampire, but does scream something. What's that spiky one? That's like Team Werewolf right there.
This this one? Oh yeah. These are a whole bunch of anime hairstyles right now. We've gone into anime hairstyle to whoa. That's a bouffant. Here we go. Got Cloud. Okay. Whoa, we've got that's awesome. I kind of
There you go,
love that
perfect.
though, because that's awesome. I love tusk hair, and it wiggles. Wiggling tusk hair. You know how much product you need in order to make that work?
A lot.
A lot, yeah. Oh, you can change your hair color to anything too. Ooh, can I make it red? Oh my god. That's great. Can I make it a little lighter? Or no, darker. No, darker red. Make it look like blood. Like I'm going... Like I don't need fangs. I have tusks now. That's perfect. Put a beard. That doesn't really work. Oh, wow. That's not a beard. That's just...
Yeah, it's jaw rot.
Just
like
jaw.
World of Warcraft, the Forsaken can have that type of stuff too.
The Cyrano. All right, we're not gonna give you facial hair, and I don't think I want accessories. Let's just confirm. Okay, what are we calling our vampire maiden?
Hildegard.
Hildegard. No, we're gonna. Kairos. Hecate. Oh, Hecate is a good name, actually. I kind of go with that. Oh! Wait a second. Hold on. I have to do one little piece of research. Because there was a vampire girl in Bloodlines. And I can't remember what her name is, but she kind of has a look of this.
Beyonce.
No, her name was not Beyonce. Characters. Elif? No, that's not. Or I think it did start with. Oh, well,
I don't think
there.
it's super important.
It probably isn't, but it's important to me, damn it. And that's the thing. Giovanni? Oh, Heather. Oh, right, Heather. Jeanette.
Heather, great.
Jeanette. Jeanette Vorman. I'm gonna name you, even though you look absolutely nothing like Jeanette, I'm going to call you Jeanette. Pretty sure that's how we spell that.
And you just look it up.
I am looking it up. And then it. Oh my god. Why does it do this to me? Jeanette Vorman. Yep. Cannot have spaces. Hold on. There. Cannot have spaces at all. Can I do that? Cannot start with space. Oh, I didn't want to start with a space. Too many spaces? How about now?
Nathan, you're struggling.
There we go. Okay. I'm not struggling anymore.
Have risen again.
Nice. Alright. I am risen again. I need to leave the crypt. And also, apparently, I need to collect some bones.
Yeah. Bones to eat the marrow from.
Okay, but before we go anywhere, I have a few... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I'll, like, leave a shadow. And then I've got this claw attack. Ooh. Alright. So... Okay, you press the stick. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Just sauntering. Auto run. Oh, you can... Alright.
Breaking the crypt doors down?
You gotta break everything. Listen, you gotta break everything. So immediately I do have, like, a Diablo-esque kind of feel for this.
Yeah, but there's a lot more to it.
Oh!
We're aware of.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I know that there's, like, a whole thing where you're, like, rebuilding your vampire, like, lineage and everything. But, just kind of, to give people the general idea of the basic framework here, there's definitely, like, a Diablo-inspired kind of thing. Wait, what's this? I can take all?
Oh, yeah, what's your inventory like?
Inventory. Hold on.
That's a map.
Yes, I'm aware. That is a map. I have a spell book. Oh! Oh my god, there's so many different kinds of magic. And there's vampire powers. Expose vein. Lower your guard and allow other vampires to drink your blood. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Let me see. Here's my inventory. Okay. So we have basically 3 rows of 9 spaces, so that's 27, and looks like we have 2 rows that are locked off. And we have, I'm gonna guess that this is the primary and the alts, so we've got like 8 quick save spaces. We have crafting tab, we have blood pool, and we have our attributes. Okay.
Recognize my power.
Okay. We have... we will recognize the power. Okay. So, we have learned a crafting... Ooh, we've learned 2. bone sword. No jokes.
Where would the jokes about a bone sword be?
Alex, don't do it. It's not
Don't
worth
do
it.
what?
Don't
Bone jokes?
don't
We already
don't-
have a Bone Zone T-shirt for sale. Why not?
That's true.
Actually, I don't know if that's still for sale. We don't have a merch store up right now.
Go and see if you could buy the thing. Oh, interesting. Okay. Just for the record, apparently you can cut down trees or to get resources.
I mean, to be fair, you did not cut down that tree. It is still standing.
I did not, but it looks like I did get a bunch of. I got a bunch of wood from it though. And okay. And I can get plant fibers. Okay. So you just get crafting materials from just smashing everything, and you know what? Good. Oh, and I can just take rats. I can just make rats. I could just
I would
pick
I
up.
would caution that if you're gonna do that, to check your inventory to see if there's a stack limit.
Yeah. We're gonna look at that in a minute. First things first, though. I just want to get rid of these. Pick up these bones. Let's see. Well, if there is a stack limit, I have not reached it yet.
Large.
It's large. Good.
Yes. And it varies with the item. Hi, by the way.
Hello.
Hey, Dad.
I've got a couple hundred hours in the game.
Oh,
Do
good.
you?
Oh, good.
In that case, don't let Nathan know anything that important. If you've got a couple hundred hours into it, though, what are your, I assume, overall thoughts are good?
Yes, it's positive. It's a. I played it solo, so I can't speak for the multiplayer experience, but it's one of those games that kept my attention well, obviously, and I just have a survival crafting thing, so I'll just sometimes I might even play and stay bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad ones.
Yeah.
That's okay.
What I will say is the game is difficult, or can be difficult.
Yeah. Right now, I mean, they're definitely easing me into it though, which is nice. This opening section doesn't seem bad.
No, it's not too bad yet. Some
Oh.
bosses get rough, and there's no a lot of progression is locked behind killing bosses.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Valheim style.
Yeah, but even more locked. Like in Valheim, you can kind of grind and raise your stats a bit. In this game, there is no such thing.
Oh. Fun to know.
Equipment is the sole way you raise your stats in this game. And the materials you need to make better equipment tends to be locked behind bosses.
Gotcha. I did see a lot of tabs for spells, which intrigues me.
They're fun.
Yeah.
I won't say too much.
Okay.
I like the ability system in the game.
Yeah. This is... I have so many bones. Oh.
One could say you're in the Bone Zone. T-shirts available somewhere.
Or
How
not.
long have you been playing?
What's that?
How long have you been playing?
Nathan just started.
Oh.
This is literally the
is-
beginning of the game. I've just gotten out of the crypt, and this is the first time I think I have seen daylight so far, so... Oh, and here's a big map. Choose a
You're not
location
even
to...
on that map yet.
Not even on this map? Oh.
You pick one of those two spots, and that's where you'll start.
Oh, okay. I can choose the West Farbane Woods or the East Farbane Woods. Oh, man. I guess I'll go to the East Farbane Woods.
You've chose poorly. Ha ha ha.
Oh,
I don't
no.
actually know. Making stuff up.
Okay. Jumping! I'm jumping down. I need to craft a bone ring. Okay, I can craft a bone ring, I think.
Bone ring.
Yeah. It's a ring that you get from the bone zone. Alright.
Great.
So now I have a ring equipped. Okay. I have a ring equipped and I have a sword equipped. Perfect. That's all I needed.
An achievement for sure.
New spell slot. Perfect. And I'm... Oh, that's not good.
It's great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you should stand in that. That's a great idea.
I want to stand right in the sunlight. Vampires love sunlight. This is I know
Yeah, I was gonna tell you they did.
I know things about how vampires work. Ooh, I discovered the hidden cemetery. It wasn't very hidden, I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It was very obvious it was here. Aiming spells. Okay.
When you play, do you use mouse and keyboard or do you use controller? Nathan decided to use controller.
I use mouse and keyboard.
Oh yeah?
Yep, it's I mean it's fine. I don't play a lot of games with controllers anymore unless I'm on a console.
Yeah. Ooh. That's fun. Sometimes I find it useful, but a lot of times for anything where I need to do like aiming for like first person, I'll usually play with a keyboard. Because it's much...
I really only use controller for things that require like driving a lot.
Your open
Or
world.
steering.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier to drive and steer like a spaceship with a controller than mouse and keyboard. So.
Yeah. Ooh. Can't catch me.
So how have you been as of late, Adam? Feels like it's been a hot minute.
It has. Just a lot going on. So I'm glad to get a break. How are you all
Play
doing?
some. What are you doing? Been doing Let's Plays, so that's different.
I've been trying to keep up with them. I do still watch.
Oh, good.
Not as active as I used to be.
That's okay.
Understandable. Well, luckily the internet is forever, so...
Yep.
You can see them at your leisure, but it's been an interesting feed. Oh, I can feed. Oh, oh no! I'm drinking the blood of the.
The blood of Christ.
Yes, it is indeed Easter, and I've done that. Oh, feed alters your blood type and blood quality. Okay. Interesting.
Yet another accomplishment.
Hmm. Feed alters your blood type and blood quality. Okay.
Yeah. You absorb their blood, I assume.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have a blood pool. And,
That sounds like a really viscous thing to swim in.
increases maximum... Oh, no. Okay, I guess I'll look at that, in a minute. Let's try this thing where I don't die. I'd like to... Or, I guess, technically I'm a vampire, so that ship has already sailed. But still... You can block with R. Oh. Whoop. Don't stand there.
Well, Nathan figures this out. Yeah, no, I think the Let's Plays have been something, I think, different and fun for us to do, where we can actually focus on a game and talk about, like, how it's played a bit, or what the game is doing, which is kind of nice.
this game even its
Don't tell me that. One of us will end up dying a lot.
There.
It's interesting because the way you're supposed to play this game, at least what I gather from both the internet and from the systems in the game, you're supposed to have other players on your server competing to see who can basically get the best plots of land for their castles and stuff like that.
Oh.
So they want it to be PvP?
Semi. I mean, you don't have to by any, but and it doesn't have to be like free for all PvP. You can do like guilds,
Interesting.
team up.
Interesting.
One of the items I found was you can build a siege golem that can destroy castles, and it has no
great.
purpose outside of PvP.
That's kind of fantastic, but also rude as hell.
Mm.
I mean, if you go to a server with PvP enabled, you know what you're getting into.
You're just asking to have a siege golem?
It seems likely.
Perfect. I can't wait to get my very own siege golem. Although I'm
What if you
playing
just
on
build
my
them because they
own.
look cool?
You could do that, I'm sure. I don't think the game's gonna stop you. Maybe they will. Oop. Okay, what about... Okay, what about this? Oh, yeah. That works.
So when you mouse over, or I say mouse over, when you target enemies, you'll see they have a percentage and a type under their name,
Mm.
and that's the percentage and type of blood you'll get.
Oh, okay. So, I probably... Nope, that's not... Oh!
The higher the percentage, the more bonuses and the higher quality the bonuses are.
Oh, okay. So the quality of the blood actually gives me bonuses to the character. Yep. Oh. You can use blood men to convert blood into health? Oh, okay.
Blood sustains me.
Yeah,
you're a vampire.
that's kind of the idea, yeah. I get it. Alright, let's see what we're...
Don't
Yet
run out of
another
blood.
accomplishment.
I don't want to run
Why?
out of blood. Ooh. I can build new things here. Hold on. Hold a
Is
second.
it a particularly lore heavy vampire game?
So, it's interesting because almost all the bosses have some little backstory behind them, but there's no real speaking role in it. Like, nobody's telling you all this stuff. It's environmental storytelling. There's stuff akin to journal entries. Yeah. It's interesting. I'll leave it at that. I don't
Okay.
think there's a lot to spoil. It's not really intended as a story-heavy game,
Got it.
but it is an interesting world.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Well, that's good. Well, that's good because I've played my fair share of vampire games where it feels like they just wanted to lift just gothic, some kind of generic gothic setting, and they said, good enough. I've played a few of those where it's like, here's a gothic castle, and Castlevania it ain't. Let's put it to you that way. And so I'm always interested in when they do something a little bit more unique. It's one of the reasons I like Bloodlines a lot, because it's like set in a modern city and there's all these factions that have their own cultures to them. One of the reasons I was kind of interested in Cabernet when I was playing that demo, because it's about like somebody who just became a vampire, and it's more about the social skills and the society that's built around those vampires and how they live in the world. So, but there was another demo I played for, I don't even remember what it's called. I think Alex, you and I both played the demo. It was for it was some vampire survival game, and it
Oh,
had
it was
crafted.
Vampire Dynasty.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, don't care about this. It was like survival crafting, but also you're a vampire.
Well, it was the people that made Medieval Dynasty trying to do a vampire game. It's kind of.
Which, you know, I played my fair share of Medieval Dynasty.
Did you?
Yeah. Or one of those one of the Dynasty games. I think it
They're all
was
the same.
Medieval.
A lot of them are just the same person.
Oh, okay. I don't
Don't
want
have any
money.
money.
I don't need money. Hey. Oh. But you have bows, apparently. No. There. I'm gonna drink your blood. Oh, Rogue 88. Ooh, that's good. Here.
My preference for vampire games is generally Legacy of Kain. So
Yeah. This is not Legacy of Kain.
Sanguine regeneration.
Rogue 88 is going to be pretty good, but it will run out.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no. I'm drinking warrior blood now. I'm drinking warrior blood now. As is my
You don't
wont.
need to worry about it too much early in the game, by the way.
Okay.
From my veins,
That's
I
good,
will
because
bleed.
because I'm still trying to kind of work my way through like how this is going to affect it. If I go and drink someone who has it's like a rogue 4, does it override my 44 or does it... Oh, okay.
So you want to be selective with who you drink from.
Yeah.
Later in the game, you know, you'll be able to bottle it.
Oh. Okay.
And that's when
An
it
achievement
starts
for
to
sure.
be like, yeah, I think I want to, you know, just keep my bottle down. I won't reveal how all that works because it's wild,
Okay. Good to know.
darkly funny.
Fun. Ooh, yeah, my blood quality of 52 that I had gotten for Rogue. My blood type is Rogue. Oh, okay, so here we go. So, 12.2 increased physical critical chance and 8% increased physical critical power. And then, okay, level 2, increased movement speed and additional speed when striking, killing below. Okay. Good. And these are my things. Beautiful. Okay. So once you can bottle the blood, does it end up being a little bit like decoctions from Witcher 3? Like that
I
kind
wouldn't
of
say
thing?
that.
No. Okay.
No, I mean it's definitely the kind of thing where you'll have a few different types and you can use them before you go out, but honestly, the way that I played it was I would use a 100% bottle before I went to fight a boss.
Yeah.
And then if it were
Isn't
just a
working.
regular old run, I might use something else that's, you know, lesser, or maybe just even grab what I had in the field.
Okay. What are we looking at here? Oh. That does to vegetation. Oh, I guess I just, if I want wood or minerals. Okay. Maybe I want a bone mace. Can I have a bone mace? Oh. Look at me. I got a big bone mace.
that's like a
That's
massive.
that's the bone zone right there.
That's just a bone hammer.
Oh, cool. No, I'm not gonna... Okay, I'm learning. If it says 1% feed, that's probably a bad idea. Don't do that. Okay. Oh.
But sometimes you have to because you need to use your blood to get your health back.
Yeah. Which I'm going to
My
need
blood.
to do
Restore my
right
body.
this second. Ooh, a tainted heart. Perfect.
Eat it.
You do have to hold still to regen your health.
Oh, I do? Oh, hold on.
My blood. Restore my body.
I see, and it takes my percentage now. Okay.
And it doesn't cut into your percentage. Like, you're going to stay 52% rated.
Okay.
Eventually, you'll run out of blood and have to
Oh. Okay, I see what you're I see what you're saying. Okay.
The 52% sounds like it's talking about the amount, but it's actually the quality.
Got it. Got it. Got it. So basically, okay. So once my pool of blood that I'm seeing here runs out, I need to feed on something in order to restore my blood pool.
Yep.
Okay.
And if I was looking at it being down to about a third, I was looking to restore it.
Okay. Well, luckily I'm okay for a minute here, but... Oh, a bear!
Bear. We all know your track record with bears.
My track record with bears.
Yeah, bears and games.
Oh yeah. It doesn't work so well. Okay, no. Oh no. That doesn't seem like it was good timing at all. Okay, that was not... One day, I'll be able to aim. No! No! The sun, it burns!
You're not using that.
Uh-oh. No! Okay. No.
This is what you get for taking on a bear.
Listen. If I know anything, it's that you always take on the bear. The bear is your friend. The bear cannot hurt you, except for when it kills you and eats you.
Blood sustains me.
So the bear can always hurt you?
Listen, in theory, maybe. But in practice, also maybe. It just don't worry too much about it. It makes sense. It makes sense if you don't think about it too much.
I'm worrying about it.
Okay, I'm trying to get better at this. Whoop. There. Okay. Oh, I have to craft an axe and a mace. Okay. My goal is I have to craft both of these things. Okay.
Recognize my power.
Okay, I need to collect more wood. Better get this out. Can I chop down this big tree? Oh no, this is gonna help me though. Okay.
Left of the tree.
This is not a choppy tree, I guess.
The big ones seem to be set dressing.
Yeah.
That's silly. You should be able to chop wood out of them.
Oh, you get
Yeah, it's a
two
bit-
axes.
It's one of those worlds that's like walking this line between aesthetics and practicality. That's I'm okay with it, but I can totally see why it can be frustrating. You see rocks and you can't break them
Hmm.
when you can break other rocks, no problem.
Yeah, it's like, not this rock.
Yeah, I've seen those worlds. A lot, actually. Ooh, I've got so many places I can go. It's a Vampire
Is this
Way game.
procedure at all, or is it like one?
Nope, it is it is a handcrafted world.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yep, looks at... Oh, the ruins of Mortium. That sounds like a place. Like that.
Oh, it used to be a place.
That's true. Or invade, okay. Maybe I'll play around with my axes for a minute. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, fine. What about this? What about that? What about that? Okay, maybe not. Alright, running away now. Oh no, not the sun! Hold on. I gotta get into a different... I gotta go over here for a second.
Here comes the sun, though.
From my veins, I rejuvenate.
I'm gonna have to start looking for something to eat.
Something or someone?
Semantics. That's just semantics, Alex.
I don't think it is.
Yep.
Can you only drink the blood of humanoids in this?
Oh, you can do creatures.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think I got myself a deer. Oh, there's a worker. I bet he has really great blood. Oh yes, attack each other. Will you attack each other? Maybe? Wow, you really suck. I don't like you at all. Come on. Whoa. That guy knows what's up. Hey, come back here. I need to shoot you with my blood gun.
Blood gun?
I don't know what it's called. I know it does that. And
Right
it's pretty great that it does that. I really probably shouldn't have done that because I do not have a lot of... There, are you guys attacking each other? Great. Excellent. I'm gonna... you know what? I'm gonna go over here. You just stay over there for a minute. I'm gonna... Wait. There.
Sanguine regeneration.
So the game just had a major update, so I can't speak to the entirety of what's in it. Like, I read that they did some changes to how blood works, so I don't want to overstep.
Yeah.
Creatures... Basically, humanoids are split between classes, and creatures are just creatures.
Got it.
They're their own class.
Creatures are their own class. Okay.
Yeah, they also have factions within the humanoids, and they will fight each other if they run into each other.
Perfect. I do like that as a mechanic. Makes the game world just feel more lived in when other... Ooh, a build menu. Ooh. This looks
one of the places you can build your castle.
This looks promising. It's up on a high top. This looks promising. What's my build menu? Oh, wow. Like, legitimately, I can... Blocked by environment.
Gotta start knocking stuff down.
Okay. I guess I gotta knock stuff down. I gotta get this castle heart together. Which I'm gonna guess is what this was at one point. And, okay, different... Yep.
The general story is that vampires come out, and you're trying to bring them back.
Got it.
Take your own point.
Why are all the vampires in games falling? I don't know.
Have you read or watched anything related to Vampire Hunter D?
I have not. I've heard about it, but I've never really looked into it.
So Vampire Hunter D is like set way in the future. We're talking like the year 10,000. And it's weird because the backstory of the world is that vampires took over the world, and now we're living in a time where they are in decline, and they can combat.
Interesting.
So it's that influenced a lot of vampire stuff, and you can see it how it Castlevania have influenced each other. How like this game was influenced by it, and frankly Castlevania as well. Which this has a
I must
crossover
gather
with
blood
Castlevania.
to
Simon
feed my
Belmont's
castle heart.
wandering around somewhere.
Yeah, I did see they have a DLC for that. I prefer.
They'll kill you real good early.
I think my actual favorite Castlevania game I ever played was like one of very few, but it was actually Curse of Darkness.
Like I played Curse of Darkness.
Yeah, that one's fun because you don't play as the vampire hunter.
Yeah. Trying to think if I played any Castlevanias. I probably did. But honestly, I think the one... It wasn't technically Castlevania, but I did play... Bloodstained.
This will be a Castlevania game.
Yeah. Yeah, Bloodstained, Curse of the Night, I want to say?
Symphony of the Night.
Well, Symphony of the Night was a Castlevania game, but Bloodstained was a different game altogether. But it was done by Iga, who was the guy who did Symphony of the Night. But he doesn't work for Ritual of the Night. Yeah, that's the one. Bloodstained was great though. That was great. It felt like he really got to make like a Castlevania game of his own that he really wanted to build. Here's my castle heart. Insert blood essence. Castle is dying. I don't like that. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to expose the castle. Okay, so let's see here. I have servant coffin. Okay. Can I take my blood and put it into the thing? In theory, slot only slot only accepts blood essence. Good. Can I upgrade it? No. Exposed castle can be claimed. This action can be cancelled. Okay, so how do I put the blood essence in the thing? Quick send. Oh, okay.
Say that one I can't speak to. Just play with the controller.
Okay. My castle is currently consuming blood essence now.
Your castle is alive.
It is. Oh, fun. It's like making blood balls in the sky. That's pretty great.
An achievement for sure.
Expand domain by placing floors and palisades. Oh, okay. Well, they are really just getting right into the heart of the base buildings, so that's something.
You
Can I
have to
put...
destroy some more stuff, build more tiles.
I gotta destroy more stuff. Okay, I can... Well, you know, if they know anything about me, it's that I'm good at destroying stuff. Ooh, oh, cool, I can make different colors. That's pretty great. Blocked by...
The building is pretty darn good.
Yeah,
Not freeform like Valheim, but it's pretty darn good.
yeah. It's actually kind of nice for this, like, pseudo 3D top-down viewpoint. Makes it really easy to do this building from this particular perspective, so... Alright. Can I knock these things down? Oh, I probably
I'll tell you,
can't.
the club is better.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Club, they said was better for stone, so I guess I gotta pull this out.
You gotta get stoned.
See, I want to make
Ooh, I
the
like
wood
those
jokes.
ruins.
Listen, half of it's down. Half of it's down. You wanted to make a stone joke. I wanted to make a wood joke. We are still 5 years old. But that's how we stay young, is by making really juvenile jokes.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, that's our whole deal. People should really remember that. Like, that's our whole deal. We're professionals.
So my wife was trying to get my 3-year-old to go use the bathroom, and he was just basically saying no. He was going through a defiant phase, right? So she says, well, I'm gonna get your dad. It's like, well, that's not a great threat, but okay. And then he goes, "You're my booty butt dad."
Whoa.
I'm just like, wow. Where'd you learn that? That's a trick.
That's pretty good.
How's it feel being the booty butt dad?
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. It really puts you in your place.
My 5-year-old said, for the record, we're still friends.
The material is strong.
Accept it while you can.
Like, are you kidding me?
You know what you just said to me? About the booty butt? I don't think we can be friends anymore. But... oh man. I'm gonna get this wood one day. I'm gonna get some wood and then I'm gonna get stoned, Alex.
Great. Perfect. One day you'll get there.
Yes. One day. Not today, but one day. What do we say to the god of death? Not today.
I also say that to Satan, so it's fine.
Yeah. If anyone else...
When you place floors, they have to be adjacent to other floors.
I'm
And,
seeing that. Yeah.
yeah, and the ground has to be cleared. Like, you can't even have a little corner touching something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm surprised that one.
Yeah, well, it's possible that in some of the more recent updates, they tried to be a little bit more lenient. Because I've seen so many survival crafting games over the years where they get just so deep in the weeds of having real specific things that they want you to do to craft anything. And it usually ends badly for them because people don't want to.
Right. I don't blame them. They
No.
want to play games to relax most of the time.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make something super immersive, requiring very specific actions, then you have to understand you're making it for a very small audience.
Yeah.
It's also like Path of Exile too.
I don't know if people like it or not. I didn't play Path of Exile, but
I didn't either.
I didn't play it. I think there are
Tried
people
it.
that liked it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that liked it.
Oh no.
Not me. I've tried it, and I'm like, oh, I don't like this.
It always just struck me as being one of those far too deep in the weeds for its own good kind of game, where I have to deal with these giant skill trees that like give me, oh, here's 1% to your attack rating on specifically bows or something like. It's like, oh god, no, please stop. Give me a smaller skill tree where it actually feels like we made a difference by putting a point into it. So I feel like I actually did something. Um, felt it was too much. It looked like too much for me. I might need to dismantle this and you and you. Oh no! Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
so before
Yet another accomplishment.
it confuses you because it confuses everybody who plays this game. The only way to get a roof over your head is to use stone walls. You probably can't build yet, and to have a completely connected walls.
I
So, like,
I get
encircle
you.
an entire area with flooring.
Make an actual square.
Automatic.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I mean that makes. I begrudgingly say that does kind of make sense. Of course, me getting burned alive does not make me happy. So the cycle of the sun and the moon, it keeps changing the position of everything on the map, which
Over
is,
the course of the day, the shadows move.
yeah. Which is a cool idea. I mean, I have not... I'm reserving judgment on whether I like it or not, but I think it's a cool idea.
First time I played this game, it did not click, and it was in part because of how frustrating it was.
Yeah,
Build my first castle.
right.
Once I had one, I could work inside it, use my various crafting stuff during the day, and work.
Yeah. Ah!
And that is something they do an excellent job at in this game. And it does have that caveat that it requires that patience, and sometimes you just don't feel up to it.
Right.
Sometimes you're just not feeling patient.
Almost every part of the game advances. Your ability to travel gets better as you play. Your ability to, survive in the sunlight gets better as you play. Same with dealing with things like silver. All of that is a factor, and all of it improves as you go.
Mm. Well, that's good. Like you actually have level progression and stuff? Whoa.
It's not like an EXP level. You have what's called a gear level.
Got
So
it.
right now you're probably at 10 or so.
Yeah, I
This will not work.
You'll also get consumables and stuff that get better as you
10.
get better.
Just gonna stay next to this tree for a minute. Let's see here.
Yeah, gear levels is pretty common way for a lot of games to, check if you can do a thing or not.
Mm-hmm.
So like, the sum of all of your gear, of each piece of gear, is your gear level.
Okay, got it. Oh, I can build a coffin, so that's kind of cool.
It's where you sleep.
And a mist brazier consumes bones to generate a dense mist that blocks out the sun in a small area. Oh, well, that's neat.
That's for when you don't have a roof.
Yep.
Yes. Which,
Just understand that they mean it when they say small.
okay. And then I need to place a chest. Alright, that's gonna have to do for now. Okay. Quicksand, please. There we go.
As for me, I just finished the current expedition that has 2 days left for No Man's Sky, so.
Yes, you did.
I haven't played that game in, well, it's been probably 5 years.
It's gotten a lot better in the last 5 years.
You can also turn off the mist brazier, which I think you probably noticed.
Yeah, I just
Oh, it paused itself.
pauses during the night. Pauses, which is smart. That's good.
It
I only
definitely
have-
did not used to do that. I'll tell you that.
I only have 500 hours into No Man's Sky.
That's all.
Amateur.
Almost. I'm working on a permadeath save right now.
Mm-hmm. I've played a lot of I've probably played maybe 100 hours of No Man's Sky, but
I'm just gonna look mine up.
them's rookie numbers by Alex's standards.
I don't fault anyone for having more or less hours.
Yes.
250.
Oh. I just have rookie numbers all around, so.
I don't trust my hours at all. I like to joke about it because I'll pause games and think instead of
Yeah.
This one's
Yet another
probably pretty accurate for me.
I had a nice little fleet going of ships by the time I kind of stopped playing.
I
Cinema.
like ground vehicles a lot, but there was no real use for them.
Yeah.
I mean, they updated it so the Minotaur is now capable of combat, which is really cool. The walker.
Oh, walking robot?
Yep.
Nice.
I like the two-wheel bike.
I don't think I've ever really used that much, honestly.
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
have
think any
the
of them were
proper
useful back then
tools.
either. They were just fun.
The big behemoth is really useful because you can do anything you want with it, really. Mine the shit.
Underground content?
Did they do what?
They had some underground content.
Maybe they definitely updated like the underwater a lot.
I may have to check it out again. So, years.
No Man's Sky was just a very interesting game, though. I think one of the things I liked about it was that the overall mission and story was pretty much about learning about ancient alien cultures, exploration, and learning languages and stuff. That's kind of there. It wasn't as focused on there's a threat that is trying to destroy everything in the universe, and an evil organization, a corporation, is trying to kill it all, and now you've got to rise up and defend it. It was more like, so there's some ancient alien ruins, and no one knows where they are, so could you go find them, please? And I was like, well, this is neat. Where you just find all these obelisks just so you can learn how to say one word in an alien language to communicate with the other factions and stuff. I was like, that's cool. You know, I'm collecting not just like resources like I'm collecting here with like wood and bones and stuff, but like I'm collecting calcium, potassium, sodium. Like we're down to that basic level of like atoms, molecules.
I really like the way they did that too. Like it really felt like they translated this into science fiction really well.
Yeah. Yeah, there was I don't know. It strikes a nice tone where it never feels overly hostile even when those stupid robots show up. But where you could tell that the focus of not just the gameplay but like the world itself was on exploration and discovery, which is what I want from space games anyway.
And the fact that you could name planets and other people could discover them
Yeah.
with your name was always fun too.
Yeah, such a great idea for the landscape that they were making. You could find these wacky creatures on planets and just name them the stupidest things imaginable. And
As one does.
as one does, yeah. I found some derpy looking creatures, and I probably called them Derpy Creature. You know, And hey, one day somebody's gonna run across that planet and find out that I did indeed name them that, and that's great.
Derpy Planet Maximus.
Yeah, Derpy Maximus. I named one of them Bidoof, and now they're gonna find out that I've... Uh-oh. Nintendo's coming for me. I can't...
I'm not making a dent.
I'm not making a dent. Construct and interact with sawmill, huh? Ooh, a bone spear. Oh, I don't have any bones because I've just got rid of the bones. Hold on. Can I do a quick split? Cool. Now can I just transfer? Now I have bones. One day we'll all be bones. Bone spear. Oh, this is a... Oh, so if I actually want to hit creatures with things, now I have a spear for that. Beautiful. Vermin salve. And...
So the vermin salve is so you can recover your health outside combat without having to use your blood.
That's probably going to be useful to me. Rotate camera. Wait, I can? Oh!
There you go.
It's just in.
I was like, can you rotate the camera? And it's like, oh yeah, apparently yes you can. Oh, look at that. Oh. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna take a little
This
while
isn't
before...
working.
Yeah, no kidding. That looks like it's a little bit higher level for what we're doing here. Alright.
You
But
want to check those every time you upgrade your weapon.
Yeah. Let's see what else you can get. Oh, I need planks. I don't have planks. A vermin nest? A nest for luring vermin into your castle. Well, that sounds pretty useful. Okay. Time to make a sawmill.
Oh boy, my inventory is packed now.
Your
Oh, boy.
inventory is packed, huh?
Yeah, this is a permadeath playthrough.
Yep.
So all that stuff I just transferred over from the expedition, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay. I see what's going on here. I need wood. Don't say it, Alex.
Don't say what.
You know what you were gonna say.
I
Oh.
don't.
Oh, this is how I get... Oh, that looks like a mean rat. Oh, Nibbles the putrid rat. A giant, deadly, putrid rat. The blood of this rat could be useful. Unit that yields
Lovely.
rugged hides, chance for low-grade seeds, and then this one is a... Okay, I get blood out of that one. Ooh, a mutated rat. That looks
A rat of
disgusting.
unusual mutations.
Yeah, it creates mutant grease. So there's a spiderling for silkworms, and then a mosquito. Okay. Gotcha. I definitely need some wood, though. Don't say it, Alex. You get your head out of the gutter.
I haven't.
You just... I
Sure.
just...
Blame me.
This is a professional show.
I don't know that things.
This is a professional show. We gotta keep our heads out of the gutter.
All right.
So when I say something like I'm sporting a lot of wood, you can't go saying anything about that. That's just
I wouldn't say anything about that to begin with.
okay. That's
I would
good.
just kind of go, sure.
I gotta make sure that I get all of this wood by morning, because I don't want morning wood.
You,
I gotta collect all of this in the evening.
that's why we can't have nice things, isn't it?
How many bones do you think it will take before I get enough wood?
I don't think bones and wood have anything to do with each other.
I mean, I'm collecting both of them. And then there's stone. I'm just getting stone and bones and wood.
Quality content.
Folks, has this ever happened to you?
No.
No. Check out our new product, Boniva. Exclusively in the Bone Zone. You can go and get that shirt now, I think. Maybe, possibly, maybe not. One day we're gonna find out if we actually have that shirt available. Sun is rising. Ooh. Okay, so that is okay. So this is about the area that Mr. Brazier is gonna give me. Which makes me think pillar mounted. Wait. Let me put another brazier over here then. And then, can I move a few bones over to the bone zone? Okay. And then I'll quick split this, and I'll transfer the other one over. Perfect. And with that being said, vermin net, okay. Oh, I can't, oh.
So the way you work these machines is you put the ingredients in directly, and those buttons at the top just tell you what it creates.
I see
So
this. Okay.
you turn off like the little white checkbox,
Mm.
it'll stop using wood to make planks.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So like at the bottom there's an input output, and if you put your
Oh,
your
so
stack, then
oh,
it'll output planks over time.
oh. Gotcha. Okay, so okay. This is how I put them in. So I can just put the stack in and it automatically will process the stuff that's in the stack. Okay. Okay. Because it looked like I had resources that I could use for some of these, and I was like, why is it not letting me do that? But it's just, okay, I just have to go over here and just tell them, hey, these things, there's a fish bone that you just use Mr. Fishbone.
I will tell you real quick, you will have to fight a giant rat if it makes one.
Perfect.
Regular rats, you don't have to fight.
Perfect. But big rat, yes. I'm all good with dealing with giant rat. Oh, there we go. Rat. There, I've picked up rat. Constructing a sawmill, I need to also construct a workbench. Altar of exterior growing lot. Okay. That's the thing I wanted to say. Furnace, blood press, oh, grinder, sawmill, crafting, a simple workbench. I need planks. Oh, good thing I'm making those. Sawmill looks good. Skyrim would be proud.
I don't know if it would.
One of the little touches I like is that all of the machines work by magic, which is something you see a lot in the old Vampire Castle
Yeah.
stories. They don't have servants doing this stuff for them because they don't need it.
It's just all magic all the time. Now I have to see if I got... Do I have enough? No. I need more planks. I always need more planks. Ooh. I'm just eating a bunch of rats for the heck of it.
Rats are tasty.
They really are. And they're high in vitamin D. Okay. I can hold to sleep. Press F to pay respects. Alright. Can I finally put a workbench down? I can put a workbench down. Yeah, let's stick you over here in the corner. This is kind of my working area here. Ooh. Okay, so... Oh, I see. So these upgrade the bone guards to... Okay. Gotcha. And I need rugged hide. Oh, I've got plenty to upgrade most of these. All of them. And I don't have enough copper ingots yet. Or any copper ingots.
If you look at the top, there are some reinforced bone weapons that you'll want to.
Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh! Damn it. By the way, apparently I now have to deal with giant rat. The prophecy has come true. Oh no.
I tell you, you'd be dealing with giant rats. Just get murdered by a giant rat.
I got murdered by a giant rat. I got murdered by a level 22 giant rat. I summoned myself a rat, and now I'm dead. I'm back. Okay.
Your gear is actually in the
My gear is in the what?
The workbench.
Oh.
So when you upgrade gear in this game, it uses the old gear as the base. So
Oh.
it took off your gear and used it as material.
Yeah. Gotcha. Alright, so... Can I just take all? There we go. Now it... Okay. Now we're feeling better. Now we're feeling smarter.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Now we're gassed up. Now I'm getting all gassed up. Alright, we've got planks. So now that I have planks, I can... Oh, yeah, let's reinforce a bone mace, first of all. And I guess a bone spear. Yeah, well, because if I get... Okay, so here's the thing. I get this mace. I'm gonna see if that means... I can... Yep, there we go. I can now make the copper ore mine.
Now you know the core game.
Yeah, I get the general idea of the game loop now. I'm gonna guess that this is still not gonna be... Oh no, I guess I can... Feels like there's something... Oh, okay. Oh, I get gems. Okay. I apparently get gems.
Would you not get gems?
Oh, you know. Because of the aristocracy. They don't want me to have gems. Or holograms. Or is it Gen in the holograms? Gem? It's gem. It's gem in the holograms, right?
No. That's right.
See, I rely on you to be able to tell me these things, and... I don't know. Dropping ball here.
Who's gem?
Gem. Gem in the hologram. Right?
Nope.
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I don't know. I don't know anything about gem or holograms. I don't. I should know these things. It's a cultural reference.
You ain't no hologram girl.
Wow. That was something. You ain't no hollaback Graham girl? Is that what you were trying for?
I'm not sure.
Were you trying to do a hollaback girl reference? Was that what you were aiming
yeah.
for? Oh, okay. I figured as much, but I didn't want to assume anything. Yes, I do need blood. Get me some blood. Okay. Alright. I now have the blood of something. Whoops. You know what? I probably need you instead. What about... Come on. Die. Die for the Empire.
The Empire?
Yeah, the Vampire Empire. I'm building it right now. I'm building a vampire empire. It's also just fun to say. Okay. Should I just kill all these copper miners? I feel kind of bad. No, I don't. Yeah.
so bad now. Things don't get better for them.
Perfect. There. I'm taking all their hearts.
As you progress,
Yeah.
stabbing them with a spear is probably the nicest thing you can do.
Perfect. I also took their hearts, apparently, so that's something.
So when they say eat your heart out, they were being serious.
Oh, yeah.
So one of the more important resources is blood essence, and that you get that from killing.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter what it is. You only
Get him,
The
Mr.
murder
Bear.
him.
Thank you, Mr. Bear.
No, the
Oh.
bear's gonna come after you.
Either.
Well, listen.
Indiscriminate bears. Alright, if you had 99 people, could you kill a bear?
No, you need 100, remember? You need 100, and it's a gorilla. If...
99 more, sorry.
Oh, sorry. If I had 99 more. Here's the question that I'm still wondering about. Bear versus gorilla. That's the matchup I'm looking for. Bear versus
gorilla?
Yeah.
Depends on the bear.
And the gorilla.
No, I mean, there's an upper limit to gorillas.
I don't know. A part of me says most bears not going to stand much of a chance against a silverback.
I don't think you understand how big a grizzly bear is, or the apex bear of
Polar
a polar
bears,
bear.
yeah. No, I get a polar bear is a pretty big bear. But you've seen gorillas, right?
Yeah.
Gorillas
one
are
of the-
impressive.
Yeah, but like different levels. One of the YouTubers that Ray and I watch together sometimes does commentary and memes, and he did a whole video about the gorilla meme.
Oh yeah.
He's like, if you wanna do it on like par with like the upper limits of like what gorillas can be and what humans can be, then he's like, we're going with like 100 butter beans. You know,
Butterbeer.
super heavyweight boxing champion.
Yeah.
You know? He's
Yeah.
like 100 of those guys could absolutely take down a gorilla.
Yeah.
It was really funny because he's like, I don't really do a lot of studying for these videos I do. It's like I kind of just do a little bit of research or anything, but like I went full tilt on this, and he's like, have you seen gorillas fight?
Yeah.
He's like, they don't know what they're doing. They don't realize how much power they have behind them.
Yeah.
Don't forget your gear on.
Yep. Go grab that so I look at these.
Recognize my power.
Use the V-Blood menu to track powerful V-Blood characters. Drink their blood to unlock new technologies and power.
V-Blood.
V-Blood!
V-Blood is Verizon.
Alpha the White Wolf. West close. Matched. Oh, okay. Ooh, that is a fierce looking wolf. Okay, so I want to track the blood of the wolf. Okay. I'm guessing this is one of those bosses you were talking about.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Before I go and do that... Ooh, you can put a modest torch up. Okay. I like a modest.
So there's a lot of lighting and like superficial stuff you can do that's pretty fun.
A blood press?
It's to squeeze the blood out of things, right?
Yeah, from a stone.
And blood wine.
Yep, it's self-explanatory.
Yep.
Ship mine. The ship is not mine. Okay.
Is
I'm on
this
my
ship
freighter
mine?
right now. Well, I'm on
Oh.
my freighter, and there's just a bunch of ships in my hangar.
Oh.
Like these three over here are all mine. That one
Listen.
over there is mine.
You need those badly. You
Well-
need so many of them.
Obviously, the Wraith here is mine because it's a living ship, and no one else is gonna be driving that around.
They're gonna be driving it around, sipping some gin and juice. It's gonna be great. What's this? Stone? That is indeed stone. Let's see here.
It is indeed stone.
This whole area is now showing up as blue on my map. I guess that this is the area that I can build.
Yeah, you've claimed it because you have your castle heart here.
Yeah.
So that area of your claim can be built.
Got it. And as long as... Oh. Don't want to get burned. I would prefer not to get burned up.
Get burned out.
The game gives you a fair bit of warning time, but I probably have more deaths to the sun than anything else.
Oh, yeah.
Me just forgetting and being out and about.
There you go. I shared a picture of the ships in my hangar. In the voice chat thing over there.
And they all...
First one's the living ship, second one's the sentinel ship, third one's the boundary herald.
See, that
Person.
sounds made up.
Yeah, it might be.
Oh, I need
Not-
so...
Not currently flying any of those. I have the Iron
I think the
Ranger.
middle one, I had a ship like that. Maybe the one in the back, but definitely not the one.
5 years ago, if you haven't played in 5 years, then you definitely didn't have the front or the back, because the last one is a recent one from an expedition, and the middle one is from when they did the Sentinels update. The first
played
front
the
one's
For sure.
okay. So the second one definitely possibility. The first one was a newer one with one of their expeditions too.
I probably had something a little similar to the third one that set rounded edges, and I'm not
Oh, yeah.
remembering well.
There's a couple that are similar, but that one was like specific. So, and then I have another Sentinel ship over here. I love the Sentinel ships. They are badass. I enjoy the Boundary Herald too, but I'm not using it. I do like its cockpit.
20 ore turns into...
One bar.
1 bar. Oh, I'm gonna need so much more copper.
So much more blood.
That too.
Your suffering has begun.
My suffering has begun, indeed. Alright.
There are mechanics that reduce the amount you need by about 25%.
Okay.
And that has to do with the way you build your base, but you're not there yet.
Yep. Okay. I have picked up so many mice. Oh, this is for the blood press. Oh, that's right.
Mice. Yeah, you gotta squeeze them. Squeeze those mice.
I
for
gotta
blood
squeeze
press.
tainted hearts for blood, bonus blood.
Blood for the blood press.
Oh, I need stone. If I just have some stone, I can do that. Then I can go kill that big old wolf. And see how well that works. Okay. Stake my claim. this is enough stone. Alright.
I shall be back.
You say that, but I don't believe you. Alright, I'm gonna put you...
I'm actually gonna get some sleep, you all. Good to pop in for a little bit.
Thank you for coming by and giving me a primer on what I can expect for the rest of my night.
Good luck. I try not to backseat too much, so.
No, don't worry about it. It's perfectly fine. Because I don't know what I'm doing, so...
This was a comfort food game for me for a little while, so.
Yeah, I can see that. I can absolutely see that. This is it's going okay for me so far. We'll see how much like Dark Souls these boss battles are, and then then I'll have a little bit better grasp on the situation. But so far so good.
Some are easy, some are not.
Yeah.
You'll see as you play. But hey, good night, you all.
Okay, we'll see ya. Bye, Dad.
See you.
Oh. So this blood press literally just presses blood. Good to know. I should check my things here. Okay, now this is definitely feeling like a survival crafting game. The moon's rising. Did y'all know that the moon was rising? It sure is. Rugged hide. Copper coins. Stone dust. Planks. What else can I build? Bricks and dust. I do like that. I don't have whetstones. And I doubt that I'm going to have them anytime soon. So, what I would like to do... How many copper pieces do I need in order to... Everything requires 6. Everything needs 16, and I don't have that. Alright. Jeanette. I'm gonna ask you if you can just get this copper here. And then we'll go see about this giant-ass wolf. Okay. How am I getting there? Oh, there's a road down here. There is indeed a road. Okay. Nice. We're finally on the road again. A blood rose. My favorite kind of rose. Ooh. Level 1 skeletons. You bring level 1 skeletons into my house. Okay. We're getting close.
odds of this?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This feels... oh. Oh. This seems bad. Oh. Hold on. Wait a second. Oh no. Okay, so in case anyone's following, apparently I have run into two... Oh no.
No, this cannot be the end.
I go away for like 2 minutes and you get yourself murdered.
I do get myself murdered. Not only did I get myself murdered, Alex, I need to make this very clear. I got myself murdered going after that white wolf, the alpha wolf, but there was also another V-blood creature called Lydia who came in at the same time. So if I get back here and I can go take a look at my thing, they're probably still fighting each other, which I was kind of like, oh, well, this is... I was like, oh, this is great, right? My thought process is like, oh, these two are gonna fight each other. Lydia the Chaos Archer. Oh, cool. Did you defeat the thing for me? Yep. Looks like you defeated the thing. Thanks, Lydia. One of my V-blood subjects just killed the other one for me, so that was awfully
I feel
handy.
stronger.
Nice. Wait, what?
Step into a new skin.
Wait, what? Hold on a second.
Wolf mode activated.
You get to turn into a wolf too?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Well, vampires aren't wolves.
Yes, they do. Yes, they can. It's canonic for vampires to be able to turn into like a wolf form as well.
Where?
Several places, including Legacy of Kain.
I do remember that in Legacy of Kain you could turn into a wolf. It just seemed like that was more of a specific Kain thing. Oh, okay, so if you attack... Hey, Lydia! No, you know what? Fuck that. Nope. I know how this works. Last time I at least had a fighting chance because you were also trying to kill that big wolf. But I think this
If I
time...
Google it, Reddit from 5 years ago says apparently vampires can turn into myths and a wolf, but can't cross running water. They ask what are some other lesser known traits of vampires, and I'm not going into it, but
Oh, do I have a mist form? If I get a mist form, that would be amazing.
probably a mist. I mean, you're either gonna have a mist form or a bat form.
Oh, a bat form would definitely make this... If you could actually fly, that would make traversal a lot easier in this game. Not that it's oppressively hard to move around. I guess there's that. Also, I'm just gonna get myself some copper ore. I hope Lydia shows up for every single boss battle. She's just wandering along. Just so that I
Sometimes
can
you just
have...
gotta wander.
I just want her to come along so that she can take care of all the bosses for me. Ooh, that looks like a spider.
Your favorite. Now there's gonna be sharks, dude, just for you.
Great. I'm just yeah, that's a spider. Let's get out my handy dandy here. It's a big fuzz spider. Nice try.
Eat it.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh! Yeah. There. I have drank your blood of the spider. I drank some spider blood. And you know what? I kind of liked it. I drank a spider and I liked it. See, I can do old song references too.
Didn't that girl just die?
Who?
Like, pretty sure I've seen some stuff that was like, yeah, the person who sang the song I Kissed a Girl died, age 66.
Katy Perry?
Not Katy Perry.
I Kissed a Girl was Katy Perry. No,
No.
Katy Perry went up into space and then kissed the ground when she realized that this was not the PR campaign she was hoping for. That's what happened to Katy Perry.
No, 2 days ago. Girl that I Kissed a Girl singer, Jill Sobule. Not Katy Perry.
Except that Katy Perry did sing that song.
Okay. If they're the same song, sure.
I don't want to have to...
Katy Perry did the song with the same title in 2008. This song
Okay.
is from 1995.
So, not the song... So when we say I Kissed a Girl song, not the one that I'm familiar with or that people would have heard, but a song that has the same name.
People would have heard it. It was out in 1995.
I don't remember it.
Reached number 20 on the US Billboard Modern Rock Tracks chart, number 67 on the Hot 100, and 36 on the Australian singles charts.
I would need to hear it. I would need to hear it to know what it is, because I do not remember that one.
Sounds like a you problem.
I only know of one I Kissed a Girl song. And it was the one that Katy Perry did. So,
Tell you.
I don't know. Weird how that happens. It's like when people talk about the song Man-Eater, and then you have to try and clarify which one they're talking about. Are they talking about the Hall of Notes Maneater? Are they talking about the Nelly Furtado Maneater? Are they talking about Rain Paris's Maneater? Like, these are different songs. Did you know that there are different songs that can have the same title?
I did.
Yeah. Personally, I think that's crazy.
It is. It's very crazy.
They should do this thing where they say if you ever make a song, nobody else can use that title ever again. It's like against the law.
Well, then we
Song
would
law.
very quickly run out of coherent song titles.
Good. I want incoherent song titles. It's my
Great. Start
favorite.
listening to Fall Out Boy.
Fall Out Boy has the best song titles. Don't disparage Fall Out Boy. Sugar, we're going down. This ain't a scene. It's an arms race.
Those aren't the names of the songs.
This ain't a scene. It's an arms race. Is the name of the song. Sugar,
Maybe
we're
that
going
one.
down. Is the name of the song. Sugar, we're going down. Is the name of the song. What did you
We're
think?
not talking about. No, we're not talking about like newer Fall Out Boy stuff. And by newer, I mean not their old stuff. Old stuff.
What do you consider old stuff?
Like their first 2 albums?
Their first 2 albums. No one knows their first 2 albums.
Yes, they do.
No. We only
Listen,
know.
do you know
we
any
only
of the
know-
names of? No. Do you know any names of the songs of Panic at the Disco songs from their first album?
Yeah. There was that song.
Mm-hmm.
I remember they did the song. Oh God, what was the one about the wedding or the I write tragedies. Not
Sins, Not Tragedies.
There you go. That's the one I remember. I write sins, not tragedies.
Yeah, that doesn't appear anywhere in the song.
No, it doesn't. Something about closing the door.
Closing the goddamn door. You're on fire. Good job.
I was on fire. There was no real way to avoid that, to be honest with you. And I can test that that's true. Yeah, you close the goddamn door.
Because Fall Out Boy has a song called "Sending Postcards from a Plane Crash."
Perfect. Oh, you know the one that also had song titles that were like that was Death Cab for Cutie. Crooked Teeth and Soul Meets Body and
No,
that was
both those were in the song.
So you're talking about song titles that don't actually appear in the songs.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Now I'm trying to think of songs that would be good examples of that. Oh. Enter Sandman. Metallica never actually says Enter Sandman in
Sure
Enter
they do.
Sandman. But they do say Master of Puppets. Master of Puppets is something that they say. But Enter Sandman is not in the lyrics of that song at all.
Here it is. As Ray was just saying to me, it's just very on theme for any Midwest emo to have an entire paragraph as a song title that has nothing to do with the song.
Yeah, that's true. Or if you're Alanis Morissette.
That's ironic.
Yeah, except it wasn't, but... You know what? It was fine. It's fine. We stand Alanis. I'm not gonna bitch about Alanis Morissette. Let's see here. What do we got here?
Something. We got something here.
Oh. That felt weird. Oh man, I've got these... There's a gem cutting table?
Yeah, got gems for your bone rings.
Oh, I need them for my bone zone. Wait a second here. Mirror? Hunt additional V blood carriers. Okay, discover new spells and use the spellbook menu to equip the spells. And then I can get a research desk. Okay. Cool. Can I put down any more tiles? I can. I just want to...
Ray. Ray shared a song title from one of the bands she likes, Mom Jeans. It's I left my towel at my friend's house and then they moved part 1.
Oh. Perfect.
Does that have anything to do with anything in that song? No? Didn't think so.
Yep. You know what? You know the one that like always confuses me is the Decemberists. They have the songs "The Crane Wife," and it's part 1, 2, and 3, and they never actually say "Crane Wife," but it is like supposed to be the tale of the Crane Wife. But then they also like had the rake song, and I'm trying to think if they even said rake at any point in the song. I don't think they did. Also, just side note, the rake song is one of like the most evil songs I think I have ever heard. Like thematically.
Ray said the next song on the album is only called Part 2.
Yep, sounds about right. Now that I'm really thinking about it, you know who deserves a lot of credit for like giving you what's on their what's on the box is They Might Be Giants. Because I think literally every song that they did is exactly the song that you get. Anna Ing is literally like something they say 16 times in that song.
Yeah.
Birdhouse in Your Soul is like in the chorus. Flood.
Sometimes there's just a birdhouse in your soul.
Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet,
This one
but
won't work.
you should really think about putting a birdhouse in your soul. I am your only friend. I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend. Well, maybe I'm not actually your friend, but... That was a good album, though. I have that album. Flood. Flood was a great
cannot
album.
build here.
For the record, for all the haters out there, Flood was a really good album.
Oh, okay. Did you just need confirmation?
I just need to state emphatically, Flood was a really good album. Actually, for all the music snobs out there, yeah, I said it. I did like that one. They had that song that was Particle Man, and the whole song is literally just about Particle Man. And then, oh, what was the other one? Oh, the sun is a massive incandescent gas. And
It's
that's
just accurate, though.
just, it is. It's also the exact line that they use in the song. It's what's on the tin. I appreciate that. I'm using the wrong tool for this. I wish I knew how to use tools.
You gotta use tools.
I do. Check my reward. I can turn into a werewolf. I can turn into a werewolf now. And that's pretty great. Also, where's my spell book? Bloodright. Shadowbolt. Yes, these are the two that I have currently equipped. Edit jewel slot. What? Oh. Oh, that must be what I use the little fragments for. Okay.
Yeah.
What are the rest of these? So blood magic, and then we got chaos magic, unholy magic, illusion magic, frost magic, and storm magic. Okay. I do not. Blood rage. That sounds fun. What else do I have? Anything else? Nope. And I haven't unlocked anything else. Okay. I guess it's about that time. What I need to do is find some more of these, what are they called? V carriers? Seems like a bad thing to call them, but I don't know. I'm not the judge of naming. I should be, though. They should definitely put me in charge of names.
Yeah. No.
Why, you think I'm not ready for prime time on my naming conventions? I'm not.
You know.
I'm bad at names. Oh, I should check my blood press. See if we've
check the blood
stomped.
press.
I need to see if we stomped enough grapes. We indeed stomped quite a few grapes. Okay. So, can I finally get... No, I don't have enough copper ore. Oh, I do. Oh, wow, I've gotten so much copper now.
You need it.
I definitely do. I need to get some cool upgrades now. Okay. So, now we can get some stuff. What do I want? I think I need to get... I don't have any leather. Okay. I need a spear. And I'm gonna guess I need a mace. And that's apparently all I'm gonna be able to do. Should I get more rats? Always a good question. I feel like I've gotten quite a few rats at this point. I don't think I need more rats. vermin nest. My vermin nest. More like my Vormin nest.
I don't know
Ye-
what that means.
Well, my name is Jeanette Vorman. So it's a Vormin nest. See? See what I did there?
Well,
My genius will never be recognized in my lifetime, and that's a really sad thing for me. I really held out hope. That was the
what you
mistake.
hold out hope for?
That my genius would be recognized in its time. In my time. But nope. Not happening. Epic fail.
How are you enjoying the game so far? What do you think of the gameplay loop?
Well, it's got a little bit of a slow burn, but you can tell that it's ramping up at this point. Where it's really starting to expand the general. Oh, I gotta hold on. Give me a second here. Where the basic mechanics of the game that it gave you at the beginning provide just a framework for something that they're trying to do that's much more, I don't know what the words are that I'm looking for right now. That's trying to introduce larger themes at this point. And I did like that it really got into things like the base building aspect fairly quick, you know, and it just started presenting these things so that they're not like couching it or hiding it away for like the first 20 hours of the game or something like that. You know, we're already in it an hour after you've been playing, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which is good. The basic like the spells and everything do take quite a bit of time to recoup, like my dodge, especially. Lot of resource collection, because there is definitely survival crafting elements to this. But at least it's plentiful. They're not really trying to give you, like, scarcity in that way. And it does... There's a learning curve. There's definitely a learning curve.
Yeah.
For this game, where I was like, okay, so wait, what am I doing? What is this about? Even when Datum was here and we started talking about like what's going on with the blood levels, what is that about? How does that actually work? It takes a minute for you to understand. But I think what's really neat is that this is the kind of game that isn't afraid to try a bunch of things that are like different kinds of mechanics like that. Oh, sure, we're going to be feeding off of the blood of, creatures. Okay, well, let's do something with that, where it actually is a mechanic in the game about, like, what you get out of it, the strength and the power of it and all, and, like, how you keep that maintained. Yeah, let's have you build a base. And then let's have you upgrade that base and maybe protect that base from others. Let's work with the idea that, sun damages vampires. Fine, we'll have a cycling system in the game so that now, the sun is something that's ever present for you to deal with. And then we can figure out how to mitigate it later on. And so now I get to stand under this nice little awning for a moment as I try to figure out what my next move is going to be. But it does these nice little things that feel like they wanted to work with the idea of being a vampire in this open world, and they really wanted to just expand those ideas out so that they were actually mechanical. This actually feels a little bit like... I know I said that it felt a little bit like Diablo, but as I play it, I start to realize I think this is a little bit more like a Beyond Contact for me. Except that Beyond Contact was a science fiction game where your protagonist was on an alien planet. But that one also had base building and resource collection and different biomes that you went to, and a similar kind of system for attacking. And it had similarities to this in a lot of the same ways. And I believe it kind of had a gear system. It wasn't like a numbered gear system, but basically what you're equipping on you is how you get better at doing most stuff. And then you get a few skill points along the way that improve the materials or abilities that you can use. So, like, a little bit, but your personal upgrades were not there to, like, give you a bunch of strength or give you a bunch of healing ability. So it actually reminds me of that. Now, that is actually probably a good thing. And I say that because I spent a whole lot of time playing Beyond Contact. And it is the kind of game that I find interesting to explore. The other thing that this kind of reminds me of for combat as I start to get a little bit more familiar with it is when I played Achilles. The only thing, of course, is that Achilles is trying much more to be an actual Souls-like game. Not a particularly difficult one, but it definitely has that kind of parrying and dodging combat. And this is really not focusing on the dodging. There is a dodge action. It is just very... It does not recover very quickly, and it is not apparently tied to any stamina system. So, worth noting. But as far as, like, a recent game that I played, it does kind of remind me of that. Also, I keep getting burned up. Come on,
Get out of the sun.
I'm not in the sun now. I should be okay now.
And your wolves.
There we go. Extract all the blood.
Eat all their blood, eat all their blood.
I need all the blood.
I feel stronger.
That's right, baby. I feel stronger. But I have to hunt additional V-blood carriers. Not just that one. Over and over again until I die. So, with that being said, let me look at what we actually have for V-blood carriers. Oh my god. We've got Rufus, the Foreman, Errol the Stonebreaker, and Keely the Frost Archer. This Rufus is the closest, so I think I'm gonna track him. But they're not even telling me what the level 30 ones are, even though I've run across one. Ooh. And apparently the one that's at the top is a level 91. And it looks like a dragon.
It's probably a giant bat.
Bat, dragon, same basic thing. Is that a moose? An angry moose?
Everyone loves angry moose.
Whoa. I think I'm gonna just take... I'm gonna take your blood. I'm gonna take your angry moose blood. Which way? That way? Okay. We're gonna go after Rufus. Rufus? You're mine. Where are you? Oh, you're down there somewhere. Okay. I gotta go across this bridge. Whoa!
Another assassin.
Yeah.
Just in this time.
Nope, you're not gonna catch me into that.
Start running.
Uh-oh.
Think you're quick on your feet?
Yeah, I am.
You get on your feet.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
Think you're quick on your feet?
Get Rufus, get him.
I'm gonna get Rufus. Don't worry about it.
Call you target practice.
Jeez.
This quick. Start running.
Okay, Rufus.
From my veins, I rejuvenate.
You're dead on your feet. Think you're quick on your feet?
Well, I thought I was quick on my feet, but then...
Then you were not.
My blood, restore my body.
No. No.
Start running.
Okay. This is not great. I really need blood. I really need to not be dying right now.
Sanguine
Oh.
regeneration.
There's the wolf.
The wolf is gonna get you.
I hope not. Hey, wolf. Hey, wolf, would you like to help me out with something? I'm gonna guess that's a no. Alright. Back we go. There.
You're looking a little dead.
Okay, so...
You're about to look a lot of dead. Start running. Think you're quick on your feet?
Alright. Okay.
Start running.
I don't want to run. Listen, Rufus. Buddy.
I'll end this quick. Think you're quick on your feet.
Rufus, buddy.
Think you're quick on your feet. You're dead on your feet.
Whoa.
Start running.
Come on, Rufus. Now,
What are
hold.
you waiting for? Finish it.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to totally do that.
Do it.
I feel stronger.
Oh, okay. So now I have a woodworking bench.
Yay! So you can make things out of wood, not just bones.
Oh, and a crossbow. Wait, I can get crossbows now? Sweet.
Why would you not be able to get crossbows? Crossbows are great.
Alright, and then let's see what we've got for blood magic. What did I unlock? This? Oh no, spell school mastery. Oh, that must be what it is. Getting... View my masteries. Increases the amount of health recovered from using blood mend. Okay. Oh, okay. Do other... Okay. I'm guessing different ones interact differently. Okay. Alright. Yeah! Go attack my clone! Attack of the clones! Yeah, that's right. So if I abort that, it looks like it doesn't change my type or my abilities. So that's good to know. Maybe I can just get them killed off quicker. Okay, and we've got all of those. Wow. You guys team up. Ooh, chest. Nice. Anything else I want here? There you go, woodcutter. Go away. Just see if we can... What's this? That's nothing. What's this?
Nothing also.
Copper mace. Transfer. Where'd you go? Oh, I'm putting them away. No. I don't want to put them away.
Oh, you probably think you're something, but you're just another kill.
Oh no. Tristan the Vampire Hunter.
Yeah, that's you, the vampire.
Yeah, I really wish that I didn't have stuff in here. Hey, Tristan the Vampire Hunter. Why don't you go hunt somebody else? Oh, well. Oh no, there's Rufus. Hey Rufus, do you want to help me?
You're about to look a lot of dead.
I'm gonna guess that they're not gonna fight each other. Maybe I can go get that wolf.
The one you already got?
Yeah, but there's more of them. See?
So.
Alright.
My blood. Restore my body.
Yeah, restore my body, damn it. Alright. Whoa. Here. Okay. Yeah, that's what I did not want to see happen. Ah! This, yeah, okay. Ooh, Rascal 44, huh? That would be pretty great. If I weren't so worried about freaking dying right now, I'd probably go do something about that.
From my veins, I rejuvenate.
I would love to rejuvenate, except that the sun keeps getting me. Are we good? We're good. One spell point available. Oh. Okay. One spell
You
point.
got it.
Hold to unlock spell. Blood Rage. Beautiful. Okay, fine. Be that way. Wait, what? Mace is there, yes. And Copper Spear. Copper Spear, move to there. Okay. Can we do that? Yep. Okay. Ah! What's the special move? Oh, okay.
Looks like I just stumbled across a kill.
Ooh, gem dust. Not this vampire hunter again. I guess I'm not supposed to deal with you at the moment.
Okay. Probably find a good place to stop here, huh?
Yeah, as soon as I can
must
figure
make room
out
for them to carry that.
how not to die to this guy.
Carefully. Very carefully.
Hold on. I got this. Listen. Just don't worry. Forgotten Cemetery? I was at a Forgotten Cemetery. Now there's another Forgotten Cemetery? Oh, the other one was the Hidden Cemetery. That's right. I'm sorry. Sorry, people. I forgot. I forgot how adjectives work. I forgot how adjectives work.
Adjectives work?
Adjectives. Magic tips? Adjectives. Vampire Waygate. Hold on one second. Curious about one thing that I'd like to get clarified before we finish, which is there are these things called waygates. Moon is rising. Oh, thank God. Apparently, once you get the copper tools, you have additional options, so that's good. Like, I got this nice spear. That's a good move right there. I like that move.
My blood reserves run low.
Don't I know how you feel? My blood reserves are always low.
Sounds unhealthy.
The blood reserves are in my veins.
That also sounds unhealthy.
What? You can, while carrying certain items. Could you elaborate? I cannot use the waygates while carrying certain items. This is the kind of place where it would be really nice to tell me what the item is specifically. I cannot carry. Crossbow. Can I drop this? Oh, they repair? Oh, they do have durability. Oh, okay. Good to know. These apparently have durability. But it's more of a, I guess it's more of a Dark Souls sort of thing. Ooh, fun.
There is no space in my inventory.
By the way, there's no space in my inventory.
Oh, good.
Alright,
In case I was wondering.
yeah. Okay, so maybe not the most... Alright, that's great. I love that. Oh. Jeez. Come on. No, okay, okay. Listen, I've decided against it.
Blood sustains me.
I've decided against it. I thought that you were a pushover, and I've decided that you were not actually a pushover. And now I don't want to fight you anymore.
My bags are filled.
My bags are filled?
Yeah, didn't you hear when they said your inventory was full?
Yep. I'm just gonna go grab this. And also, apparently, if I walk away from these guys, I believe that they just replenish their entire health pool. Nope, not this one. Here. Okay, I need blood, so... brute. That's why you were so annoying.
My bags are filled.
Oh my god. Out of curiosity. Where's the vampire power? Emotes. Oh god, there's a whole thing about emotes. What's my blood pool? Primary attack speed. Okay, that's what I get from you. Okay. Great. Remove my marker. And going to assume I can't. My territory is fine. There's a merchant. Oh my god. And a cave passage. Okay, well that's for a different day, I guess. Alright. So I'll save and exit. Change difficulty. No, I think difficulty's just fine. Alright. I'm gonna save and exit now. As it is 1 o'clock. And come on over here. And we'll wrap on up to the night. So, anyway, this was good. This was finally getting into playing V Rising. Something that I've been meaning to do for a while. It's not exactly what I expected, but there are a lot of systems in it that are interesting. And the kinds of things that I'll be playing more of it because I want to see more of this. So I'm not going to be done with it yet. Definitely feels like the kind of game that is like a slow burn. Because they try to introduce things really, really fast. But then they're also like kind of explaining that we're introducing you to those things because it's going to be a long time for us to really go through everything that you're going to experience. So when I'm looking at all these skill trees, the V blood that you collect and everything, it's like, yeah, seems like there's a long tail on this. So not exactly going to be able to go through it in a few hours, but worthwhile to explore a little bit further. So
Yeah.
So I know that you had this kind of like on your radar. What was your impression of V Rising? Was it what you thought it was going to be, or?
No, I don't think it was what I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
Probably not quite what I would be looking for in a game. I know it was pretty big hit and a lot of people love it, but like, I don't know.
Right.
It's too much of a twin stick shooter style game for me, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not usually a fan of those, so.
Yeah, I definitely is a departure from the model of a Diablo. It's a departure from that model, and you can tell that it's adding in a lot of other kinds of things for what it's doing with survival crafting and more of like the hunting kind of system where we're tracking down specific characters in the game. So it's doing a lot of those things. I probably won't be getting a lot of like the add-on packs. They are promoting them pretty heavily, like on the front page, to let me know that there is a Dracula's Relics pack, that there is an Eternal Dominance pack, that there was a Castlevania pack, specifically. So they're doing a lot of those things. I think the big thing that I really should say though is that I still would absolutely take Vampire Survivors over this. So
yeah,
I'm sorry, but Vampire Survivors is like a whole thing. That's a whole thing to itself. Not like this at all. just for the record. But I'll play around a little bit more with it. There are a couple other games that I had recently picked up that I wanted to try, so we'll see. I can tell you that it's better than Towerborn. I did try that because it just came out in a game preview to see what it's like. And no, I'm just gonna give it a straight up no for Towerborn. Not a fan.
No.
No. If you see it, no. It's definitely trying to be like one of those open world multiplayer kind of games that has the premium currencies for it that you can buy so that you can get different kinds of gear and central hubs where you have so that you can go out for missions with leveled systems in order to do 2D battles with as a beat 'em up, and then you gain some levels and some upgraded gear so that you can do other battles. But it definitely feels like it's supposed to be almost that free to play MMO kind of model sort of thing. Very much a gotcha game kind of thing, yeah. Where you're one of these chosen characters and you're trying to collect the rest of the chosen too for your party to protect the thing. And it's oh, this is kind of dull. This is dull. I like that the title screen. I'll go back to the title screen for a second. I like that the title screen invokes a little bit of Game of Thrones with this throne in the background that has these big dragon wings behind it. It looks like the final. It looks like the final showdown of Game of Thrones with the dragon wings behind an iron throne. I think that's cool. That's just a fun thing.
I've never seen Game of Thrones, so I wouldn't know.
No. I don't know how you would like Game of Thrones. I just don't. Probably like it. But I don't know. I never know if you'll like stuff or not. So if you thought Lord of the Rings needed a little bit more grit to it, Game of Thrones is probably right for you.
No idea.
Okay. You'd probably prefer sci-fi over fantasy anyway, so.
Depends on the thing, honestly.
Did you ever watch? Well, did you watch the Stargate series when it was SG-1? No. Oh, did you see The Expanse?
No.
See, The Expanse might be interesting for you.
I've seen a couple episodes of it.
Okay. It's definitely a more grounded kind of science fiction than a lot of the. There's no alien races or real out there technology. It's a much more grounded idea of well, what would a multiplanetary human endeavor really look like, and how would that affect different factions in the society? And the thing about The Expanse that I think is really interesting is that it feels like that's probably where we are actually headed.
Sure.
Yeah, more than a lot of sci-fi, and that should be a red flag for a lot of people, because by and large, the world of The Expanse does not look like the kind of place you want to be. I don't think anyone really wants to end up being a belter out there mining space rocks while your bones start to deteriorate.
Probably not.
where you can't be in like gravity anymore because your whole body starts to crumble because it's used to like 0 G in the asteroid belt. Um, not great, not great for a lot of people. Or where every time you, what was it that they put in? I just thought that this was an interesting thing. Is you know how like so many science fiction, space series will have some way for you to warp, or you go to warp speed, or you go through the wormholes or stargates or something. You can just travel a really long distance, instantaneously. Well,
Yeah.
the thing about the world of um the expanse when you go to, I think it's hyperspeed, is that there's a very real chance, and it does happen, like I think a couple times in the series, where just the sheer uh, ability to do that jump has a real possibility of causing an aneurysm in your brain so that you instantly die.
Oh, great. Love that.
So there's always a possibility every time you jump through this system that you will rupture brain vessels and die. And I'm like, all right, well, stakes got raised there from that particular system, so that's interesting. No, the Expanse is a really interesting series. But that really has nothing to do with Vampire Survivors or V Rising, for that matter. I hope, though, that everybody enjoyed this. Let us know if you like this kind of a game, or if there's a different kind of game that you might want us to play in future installments. Because I have a very broad library of things. I was either going to do like this one, or one of the other few games that I had just recently picked up, some of them that were on sale, because I was buying a few, because, boy, they've had some deep sales on some things. I was going to think about doing a Star Wars game, because it's May. So, May the 4th.
It's technically now May the 4th as well. So.
Yeah. And I will show, for folks that are still watching on the stream or watching it later, is that I did, if it wasn't just such a rainy, kind of miserable day, I did actually wear my yin and yang X-Wing TIE Fighter shirt for May the 4th. So I did think to do that, but then I was like, yeah, what Star Wars game would people actually want to watch? I'm not going to try playing KOTOR on stream again, because that's not the kind of game for it. And I've tried Bounty Hunter, and I just don't think that people are going to want to watch that. So, or Squadrons. There's a lot of interesting ones. I have considered getting that new Star Wars one, though. The open world one. Outlaws. That keeps going on sale. So there's something. I heard that was interesting. I don't say good, I just say interesting, because it's Ubisoft. So it's got Ubisoft things going on for it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like every other Ubisoft game, I assume. Which
Yeah.
means not bad, but also not great.
Yeah. It means you're gonna just be tooling around an open world and just finding towers to climb and fetch quests to do and side missions, recon. The five things that you do in a Ubisoft game. You do that, but it's Star Wars now. So anyway, let's wrap this bad boy up. Alex, if folks out there wanted to find more information about Total Pebble Knockdown, where could they go on the internet?
you could go to our website at slowbubblenknockdown.com
Correct.
or just stay here at the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Right now.
This is really where most of the content is. So if you're here right now, good news. You found us. This is a great opportunity for you to watch the current era of Total Pebble Knockdown, where we do some more Let's Plays. It's not exclusively Let's Plays. We're still gonna do some regular episodes in there too, but we're doing more of those, which is just fun for us. Really, it's just a fun thing for us to do. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, okay, it's gonna be just another somebody goes and plays the game, and do I want to watch that? What we typically do with Alex and me playing these games is we have conversations about the game and what it does while we're playing it too. So there is a little bit of conversation and compare and contrast with some other stuff while we're doing it too. So that's fun. And you can find us on every podcast app known to mankind, and please rate and review and subscribe there. And of course, you can always go to our Patreon. We have early episodes of the regular shows up there, and rough cuts, unedited stuff from the game footage that we do. You can also find us on Discord, and this is Total Pebble Knockdown. It's a free Discord server, public Discord server, and you can check us out over there for all of your gaming needs. It is a whole bunch of talking about tabletop and video games and everything else in between. And so with that being said, thank you for joining us. We will see you on the next one. And I think it's about time, everybody. It's that time.